Say he would give his soul for total control. He'd give his soul for total control over us. Total control over us. Hello, YouTubers. How y'all doing? I'm gonna speak a minute about this situation. It's really kind of, I don't know if it take me off. I know these people are in business. This Morning Joe is one of the television shows that I ordinarily watch, mainly because they are on at the time I wake up to take my dog out. So I've gotten accustomed to their commentary. But it looks like now Morning Joe, Joe and Mika, Joe and his wife, have went and visited with Donald Trump across enemy lines. Now the argument has been, well, of course they're going to have to, they're in the media. They have to speak to, they don't have to speak to him. That is not true. No, I don't buy that bullshit. And I believe that them being friendly with Trump is definitely going to affect their coverage of him. And we need people who are retelling the truth about Trump. He's going to take all that away. Trump has got the presidency, the Senate, the Congress. He's got Elon Musk on media, correct? One of the biggest media companies in this country. That's how he won with Twitter or X or whatever the hell they call it, correct? And now he's coming after the journalists. He done scared the goddamn journalists because he done told them that he's coming after them, right? So all of a sudden now they're dining with Donald Trump. I mean, how can you sit up in that man's face? Wasn't Trump the one who accused Morning Joe, Joe Scarborough? Didn't he accuse him of murder? Didn't he have a big old scandal accusing that man that he murdered one of his employees or some kind of shit? I can't believe this, right? You people are handing over this country to some airhead like Donald Trump. It doesn't make any goddamn sense to me, right? Oh, I forgot the other one, and the majority of the country. So Trump controls it all, right? And if he want to have Joe and Mika to his palace, believe me, he'll be inviting others, right? Fox News is not big enough by themselves anymore. He wants to be on every goddamn channel, right? I think it's a sellout. Sorry, Joe. Sorry, Mika. I think you're selling out. Now, their argument is going to be, well, we have to work, she said, to not only talk about him, but to also talk to him. Talk to him about what? We know where he stands, honey, on every subject. And we see what he has done. All of these appointments, these crazy, insane appointments of his, honey, that he is after total control of this country. And then he got Elon Musk over there. That dude did not invest no $100 and something million without a plan. They say he's already implementing his plans. So we don't even know who the hell the president is. We know Donald Trump is going to be the head, or he's going to be the figurehead, but we don't know who's actually going to be running this goddamn country. How y'all doing today? Hi, God before everything. Uncle Tim nephew. Tracy. Hi, Tracy. Mocha Drop. Y'all watching it. We got to still stay plugged in, people. We got to watch what this Donald Trump is doing. And I can see the little smirk on Joe's face as Mika is explaining why they have to meet with them. Because obviously all the Democrats do not agree, correct? This is going to water down your coverage of Donald Trump. When you're being invited to lunch and invited to parties and all this kind of shit and mingling with Donald Trump, you're not going to come as hard at him. And we need somebody in that ass, correct? It's bad enough that the people over there at Fox, they've been sued. How many hundreds of millions of dollars did they lose about all that goddamn lying for Donald Trump? Right? Rudy Giuliani, he done lost his goddamn law license. He's on the verge of bankruptcy. All the people we saw destroyed messing with Donald Trump. And y'all got to feel like you have to go and talk to him. So I don't know. I can't tell who set up the meeting. But I think it's wrong. We prefer you to be on the other side. clearly on the other side opposing Trump because he needs somebody to oppose him when he's got the goddamn presidency, the Senate, and the goddamn Congress, honey. Plus all these appointments and all these insane ass people. He got child molesters up there going to run the Justice Department. And he's the goddamn molester himself. He's proven to you I can do whatever I want. That's what Trump's doing, in my opinion. He's proven to you by these insane appointments that he can do whatever the fuck he wants to do, and you all going to bow down and kiss the ring. So that's what it is for me, Joe and Mika. You're kissing the ring, honey. You're not going to cover them the same way. Now, we don't know if this is their decision, because obviously they are employees themselves. They're employees with multi-million-dollar contracts, right? So MSNBC is going to be dictating their stances. And if there's a very good chance that they were sent there, they were assigned to go over there and meet with Donald Trump. We don't know if it was at his request or their agency request, whatever it is. We're going to see him invading all the TV. You know, that's how he got elected the first time, right? Right. The media put him in office because nobody took Donald Trump serious. This was a reality TV star, proven over and over again, not even to be who he said he was. He was no goddamn billionaire. He played one on TV, right? We saw this horrible ass campaign he ran this year. He didn't say anything of any importance. He was on the stage twiddling his thumbs. How can you do that for damn near an hour? And that qualifies you to be the president of the United States? This country's got so many issues. So you can expect a watered down version of their coverage on MSNBC. Now, they might be fighting against and wanting to report the way they've been reporting. I mean, they have quite a... Baby, could you please? Could you stop, please? Thank you. What y'all think? I guess he'd be over there taking over a CNN next. Elon Musk went and bought the goddamn Twitter, changed the name so he could cover Trump and put Trump in office. That could also be a huge part of the first thing he did was reinstate Trump. The people in Twitter had enough integrity to ban his ass, and then he buys it, and immediately he goes on campaign to elect Donald Trump for the presidency. So not only does he have all departments of government, he also has the media. This man, Elon Musk, richest man in the world. So he's also going to have Elon. But then I think he launched another satellite. They don't even want control of the moon, honey. Right? You got these two hardheads, what they call strong man. You got to get out of here because you're wasting our time. They're taking over completely. It's going down. Stay prayed up. All we can do is pray, honey. I think I'm going to be watching a whole lot less news, right? You didn't drain me, child. You didn't drain me because you know exactly who Trump is. You know he went in there being the president before and didn't accomplish a goddamn thing, right? So now he's going to have to show his power by attacking all the immigrants. Even though if you go back a couple of generations, everybody's an immigrant. When's he going to stop? And we're supposed to be on the side. Only hardened bigots and racists, girl, are cheering on. Oh, yeah, throw them out, Trump. Get rid of all of them. Give them back the black jobs. Give them back put us back in slavery. Don't you just say it how you mean it, honey? Now they got people, I saw them in Ohio. They got these riots breaking out all over the country because these people are going to feel emboldened now. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do. Trump's going to let all the criminals out. He's going to let all the people from the insurrection out of prison, right? And these people, these racist people, are going to feel emboldened. We can do whatever the fuck we want to do. They're parading up and down the main streets. It ain't the end of this. This is the beginning. The beginning of our destruction. We're going to have 4 years of nothing but people fighting, people hating each other, people don't trust each other, correct? They're going to be attacking these trans people again. What are they so worried about these? All this red we saw in the middle of the country, what is the likelihood that those people will ever even encounter a transgender person in their lifetime. How small a minority are transgender people? Yet they blew it all up, made it a big old issue, right? To stir up the hatred in people and the bigotry in people. This is the way he's going to run the whole office, honey. He's just playing on people's hatred. Yes, there will be more riots. Y'all forgot about all the damn riots we had when he was in office. Remember? Oh, Lord. I got to stay away from this TV for a while. Elon Musk will. Uncle Tim, you seen Trump cabinet pick? Yeah, I said I was cabinet picks. Bunch of perverts, because he's a pervert, right? He's palling around with Epstein. So you know Epstein ain't having all them girls, honey, and Trump ain't participating. He's been a pervert his whole damn life. Only reason he's not doing nothing now because he's too fucking old. Right? These are the most immoral people. And then the Christian people, oh, he's a Christian. He held up the Bible. No, he wrote his name across the Bible and sold it to you. Christian. Most immoral people imaginable. Bunch of fucking criminals. So Trump ain't going to be charged with nothing. We done sat up here and look at him going back and forth to court, back and forth, guilty, 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 guilty. And what happened? Nothing. Did he even give that woman, if he's a billionaire, how come they're not forcing him to pay that woman her money? Miss Carol. I'm just saying, all these people he owes money. They say he owes something like, is it $6 billion? No, it's 600 million. I think he owes $600 million just in all these lawsuits, honey. And what about all the court costs? And all these judges had to be paid, and all these prosecutors had to be paid, all these cases put together, child. And all of it means nothing. It don't mean shit. Just like all his life, he's never paid the price. You got to pay the price to whatever. I don't want to sing. I want to be serious. What you doing, Miss Joyce? It's a goddamn shame. And they know just what it is. It ain't like it's a secret, honey. The first time you didn't know what you were going to get when you put a reality star in the White House. It ain't never made no sense, honey. Then he proves to you he's going to be ineffective. And people going to be pulling strings. We know about Musk, right? Because Musk is such a big head that he going to have the publicity. But there's a whole lot of other billionaires behind Trump as well, honey. Right? A whole lot of people invested a whole lot of money and they want their payback, honey. You got to do something. We're in business. We're in business for a profit. We don't just give away hundreds of millions of dollars unless it's good for business. Right? So upsetting. Now there's no barrier with this dude at all. And if he takes the charge of all of the media that we see, starting with MSNBC, child, we're not even going to be getting accurate information. They're going to have their nose so far up his ass they can't insult Trump. They should have revolted against his ass early on. He going to control everything comes out their mouth, or he going to get his revenge, he said. Over there's Justice Goonies. What's going on, Justice Goonies? I'm done with Republican Joe and Mika. That's why, I mean, Joe was definitely a Republican. I can't believe just like that. How can you just switch? And he couldn't hardly even say anything. That's why I think that their hands being forced. This is a decision from the top. Yes, we will put our noses up Donald Trump's ass. He is the president. He is the ratings, whether we like him or not. You will have to tap down all of your views about Trump, what you cover about Trump, all of Trump's court cases. We have to forget about the insurrection. This dude caused the insurrection on the White House. Never been done in history, honey. Forget about that. That was the past. You're living in the past. So what's in the future? The tiger going to change the stripes? Pitiful. Pitiful. So who going next? CNN? Maybe he want to go for PBS. Maybe Elon Musk can throw a couple of $100 million behind them. Pitiful. Hi, Soul Sister Number One Show. Could we get some likes, please? He wanted to be king, and they let him. That's when you break it down real simple. He wanted to be a king, and they let him. Power hungry. Doesn't Donald Trump have an empire to run? I mean, I'm just saying. He took off for the last 5 or 6 years from his empire. He said he's so rich. He got billions and billions of dollars and millions. He got buildings all over the goddamn world, right? Shouldn't he want to get back to business? No, this country is his business. He's doing it for profit like he did everything else for profit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't worry. Once Trump starts doing all the dumb stuff again, Morning Joe will turn back on him again. It's not Morning Joe. Those are employees, honey. The networks are the ones who approve or disapprove what they talk about. They had full reign because we felt like we could beat Trump. It only made logical sense that people could beat Trump, right? We certainly had the woman vote. We could depend on the woman vote. Then you got all the old Mexicans. I never took them serious. I thought it was all bullshit, right? Oh, Mexicans for Trump. Mexicans for Trump. Oh, the black brothers, they're turning for Trump. They're turning for It never even occurred to me these people were serious, right? Oh, he got a certain amount of the women vote. He got he won every state, every whatever state in play, all of them. People is too caught up on this celebrity bullshit, honey, because he is not qualified, and nobody he's putting in office is qualified to do shit. They're not qualified for anything. He thinks he's gonna, as long as they get in there and do what the fuck he wants, and he thinks he's so smart. Oh, I'm brilliant. I'm brilliant. No one's smarter than me. I got big words. Listen, look at these words I have. Look at these words. I'm smarter than the generals. I'm smart. You nigga, you didn't even go and serve in the United States services, child. Then you said what you had, bone spurs or some silly ass excuse. You didn't serve. So how did you get smarter than generals? Now you're already talking about you're going to stop wars and shit. Yeah, let's see that, Donald Trump. We know your ass is in bed with Putin as well, right? Everybody we consider to be the strong men in the world, you got your nose up their ass. So what are you motherfuckers up to? Right? Said you would give your soul for total control. Mm-hmm. You can't control time, baby. You damn near 80 years old. You need to be sitting your ass down somewhere, honey. But now you had a plan, right? You said they will never arrest me. If it's only going to be a few months, you know they're going to cower out and just give you, let's give him 6 months with an ankle bracelet. It was going to be bullshit, right? But no, you have to go and get control of the government. I forgot about the Supreme Court. You took control of that as well, right? Everything has been about a control. Right? That's why you buddied up with Musk. Correct? Now he's on the verge of world domination as far as money goes. You've always worshiped money, right? How's that gonna work out, Trump? When he starts come for his payback, honey, what you gonna do? Who's gonna be running this country? Well, I don't know who runs MSNBC. That is why I just use the show's name. Mm-hmm. Well, they're gonna come for a Morning Joe. They're also gonna come for the other shows. What's he gonna do now? He gonna have Rachel Maddow down on her knees? These people have been hardened Democrats, and they need to stay what they are because we need to have some control over this fool. And he's gonna cast hell all over America because he don't know what the fuck he's doing. Donald Trump don't know what he's doing. That's why we kept going bankrupt after bankrupt after bankrupt after bankrupt after selling shit and selling shit and selling shit and destroying this and destroying that. He ain't did nothing right because he put his name on it. That's the whole idea behind this beautiful wall. They'll be saying Trump name for it's Trump wall. This beautiful wall. That was a flop. How many billions did you waste on that, Donald Trump? Are you going to come and get us for another few billion? Or maybe you can cut Social Security so you can have more money for the wall. What do you need to save all this money for? Most greedy is fooling the goddamn history, and y'all gonna put him in charge of trillions of dollars, child. All decisions made by Trump. Congress can't do shit because they got 1-2 votes more. And Gantz, come on, people. We keep saying that is impossible, right? Trump takes that as a challenge. You say it's impossible to put a pervert like Gantz, and also a big mouth, also an asshole, all the horrible things about Gantz. You pick him of all the people on the planet to put in as the attorney general, right? The very people investigating his ass. And you. Trump think he's so smart. Oh, they'll just do what I say. But we don't know what to say though, Trump. You on stage falling asleep on stage, girl? Oh my God. Oldest man ever elected president. But you so worried about how old. Well, Joe did a fabulous job. No matter what these motherfuckers try to act like, it's all Joe's fault and all this bullshit, child. He held his office. He did a fabulous job. Correct? So I'm just saying, Trump, what have you done? Hi, her wellness, heartstrings. It's like being in the Twilight Zone. I think we just got to let them take over, I guess. What else can we do? We had a vote. We blew it. People, I don't know. I think a lot of these people, they blame the black man didn't vote. The black man voted for Trump. No, I don't think. I think a lot of young people just didn't vote. They felt like it was in the bag. And we blew it. We had a chance to come together. That's why they don't want us to ever be together. Trump and his posse, they don't ever want us to be all together agreeing on shit. Keep them separated. Keep them hating each other. And he ain't been elected a week, and they're already starting with the racist riots and shit. People walking down the street with goddamn swastikas and shit. White power this and white power that. There's not going to be less of that. It's going to be more of it because Trump agrees with them. It's very good people on both sides. On both sides. That's what I'm saying. We know who he is and still put him in there. Pitiful. Well, Kamala, you did a fantastic job. You had a couple of months to work with. I thought you were a shoo-in. And if right meant anything, you would be. But we have to say you ran a great and exciting campaign, exposing exactly who this monster is. So we don't have the excuse that we didn't know. Well, we don't know. We did know. That's what her whole campaign was, exposing him for who and what he is. The only thing missing was they didn't put no horns on his head. If he would have slick that hair back and show us those little remnants of horns, honey, then maybe you would understand. I don't know what else it would take for these people. And he getting there talking about he ain't gonna leave. Oh, don't worry about it. You only have to vote this one time. Don't worry about it. We got it all sold up. Well, it sounds like he does got it all sold up. If he got the Congress, he got the Senate, he got the presidency, and he got the goddamn media, and he got social media. God damn, what does it take to take over a country? It's old ass. Motherfucker gonna be 90 years old trying to run something. So upsetting. Right don't mean a goddamn thing. Man's been performing like the devil all his life, and all he got to do is walk into 2 or 3 churches and hold up the Bible, 2 Corinthians, and then they say he's a Christian. Really? Trump said he don't answer to nobody, not even God. He think he is a God. And so when he said he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and still be the president, he was not kidding. Apparently, yes, he's gonna keep us all at each other's throat. Black people are gonna start resenting white people again. White people are gonna start feeling like they're the superior being, and you gotta support the white man. They're trying to take over, get rid of them all. Trump and all this old bullshit is gonna be springing up all over the place. People got all kind of mental illness and everything else, child. So let's just hope it don't get too violent. That shit that just happened in Ohio. People walking around down the middle of the street with swastikas and shit. What was to stop somebody and go get in their gun and blow their goddamn brains out? How long is it going to take for that to happen? Then what you got? You got a race riot. Isn't that wonderful? He doesn't have all the people. He got the majority of them, apparently. And all this because a black man was the president. That's where it all started, people. Remember Trump, right? We all had to have papers, and Obama was a Muslim, and he came, and he what was he? He wasn't born here, and there's a big conspiracy, and he had one conspiracy after another because this black man was the president. And guess what? They put a racist in right after the black man. Ain't that a bitch? Then we had a chance to make it right again, honey. Not that we want world domination, nothing like that, but right is right. That woman was totally qualified. They got 137 countries that have female leaders, honey. We were ready. Everybody was ready. It's not like she was running against a good man, honey. Hell, if he was a good man, shit, that's fine. Vote for him. Justin, you can't. Okay, Mr. Jones, can't stand black people bragging they voted for Trump. Ignorant. I hate to say it. It's just ignorant. It's stupid. Right? People voted for, if any black people really did, I don't think a handful did. The ones they're taking credit for just didn't vote, right? But they were voting for, just like you went to a sports game, right? They're just betting on who they thought was going to win. That's it. There's never been a woman president ever here, right? So they figure that Trump is going to win just based on that, because they're misogynists themselves, right? So they're bragging about my team won, like it's a football game or something. Your team. This man is not even ashamed of being a racist, a bigot. He ain't ashamed of it at all. If he didn't have to run, he wouldn't even deny it. Your own aunt and sister voted for him. I just don't understand it. I'm not even going to try to understand some things. Some things I'm not going to try to make sense out of nonsense. I'm just not going to do it. For me, I think it's only about it's a race issue, and it was also a misogynistic issue. Trump did not display any kind of talent at all for being a president of the United States. He's not capable of making rational decisions. He's up there acting like a child, pushing world leaders out of the way so he can get his picture up front. Who in the hell wants a president? All they can do is get on the stage and insult people and make fun of them. Now they got these motherfuckers scared of him because he's going to try to throw them in prison. Hi, Prima Wanda. I'll speak to my moderator. Yeah, I told myself, I said, well, I got to take a month off from this politics shit. And the strange thing is, I'm writing a book about politics right now, honey. And it's about people. I think they give you the ideas, you pick them up out of the air, about people who are actually behind the mayor of this city. The mayor is not really the boss. But need to pull away from this bullshit. It's going to be, see, Donald Trump is also, he's not only is he misogynistic and all that kind of stuff, not only is he a narcissist, but he is attention junkie, right? Now, the whole world is talking about Donald Trump, at least for these next 2 months, correct? That's not enough for Trump. He's got to constantly be stirring up some bullshit. And that's why I think he nominated these people who are so unqualified, right? But as long as he keeps some shit stirred up, right? They're all talking about Trump. They're all saying Trump. Yeah, so he's not going to let things get quiet and do the work. That's not his interest. He's going to always try to throw something out there in the street, honey, that will get people running their mouth again about Donald Trump. That's why he's made his whole life about not building things, not building high rises, putting his name on them. He just wants his name on everything, right? I think they said that in New York City, they had him take his name off of everything. If you don't own it, you can't put your name on it. That hurt him in his soul. Trump water. Really? Trump, they got the Trump Bible. It's blasphemy. Blasphemy. Demon. They let him have Congress and Senate and the court and the media. Yes, sir, Mr. Jones. Ain't that something? Now he wants the TV stations as well. They ain't friends. Why in the hell would he invite Mika and Joe to his house, his Mar-a-Lago? I guess that's his castle, right? They got to move the whole damn government to Mar-a-Lago. Well, they got to move it there, and they got to move it to New York City, right? Because his wife, we can't even get a decent first lady. She's off doing her thing. She barely showed up when he was the president before. Now she want to pull back even less. She don't even want nothing to do with it. You see, he done made, okay, if you stay, I'll give you 50 million if you stay to the end of the term. 50 million. He had to buy her loyalty. Yep, Rolly, Mika, and Joe really boo-booed on themselves. Yeah, I didn't want to go and look at any of the other people's opinion about this stuff. I don't want to be influenced. I want to tell you how I feel. I feel, what's the right word? Whatever. I feel let down by you guys. Good morning, Joe. Although I strongly suspect that these are not your decisions. I don't think these people are going to let you go on their television station and make decisions like that. They want you to buddy with Donald Trump, but it's not going to come out your mouth the same way, honey. I'm telling you, it's not. Thank you, Justin, for the super chat. Trump is on so many uppers and downers that it is overlapping with his normal medication. That's why he always looked one step away from the grave. Oh, he is one step away from the grave. He's 80 years old. Right? Is he 80? Well, next year he'll be 80 years old, child. That is far too old to be the president to make decisions, particularly when he wasn't that smart anyway. He is a conniving. He's certainly conniving. This thing was all planned out, honey. Right. And Musk ain't the only one. He got some people, when they start talking about cutting taxes, they talk about cutting taxes and you saved $1 billion. Elon Musk is worth something like between $200 and $400 billion. Correct. So when they talk about a tax cut, even when they cut it 3%, child, they talking about $1 billion. So all they live for is money. And I'm trying to figure out surely the airhead sons of yours are not running your business. Are they capable? Or is there a business? Is this the True Social or these little fucking online things? Is that your business now, Donald Trump? Are you building anything, girl? I find it hard to believe that them two, I'm talking about them Trump sons, honey. His daughter has all but removed herself from the whole campaign. Did we even hear her name mentioned? She had a job in the White House last time. I see Jared Kushner. He sure kept his distance. He got him a couple of billion and left. Eating fast food. They showed him on TV eat hamburgers and shit. Eating McDonald's. That's who's making the decisions for the country and the world. A man who at his size doesn't even know he got to stop eating McDonald's hamburgers, fries, large mocha drink or whatever the fuck it's called, whatever it is, child. Fast food. Baby, have mercy and loving kindness. If I didn't have my dog, I think I'd go crazy. What y'all think? What's going on, people? His face is always swollen, red. He got so much orange shit all over him, child. We can't even tell what his color is. Ugh. Just a nasty old man. You supposed to, you get to be that age, you're supposed to be able to figure out what's healthy for you. You got to start taking it seriously, honey. Right? His bones creak and shit just like any other 80-year-old man. And yet he's stuffing hamburgers down his face. I'll gladly pay you Thursday for a hamburger today. Wimpy. Making fries at McDonald's too. I want to know, he's always admired McDonald's. You imagine eating that kind of shit for 80 years? Oh, I only weigh a perfect 190 pounds. Really? So why am I looking at a 300-pound man? How do you explain that, Trump? I can tell them anything. They don't know. They never think it through. They just want Trump. They just want Trump. They can say his name all through the goddamn supposed to be a campaigning, tell us what he's gonna do for us, what he's gonna do for us lately. All that whole damn time, he's up there just saying Trump, Trump. Oh, they for Trump, they for Trump, they for Trump. It's the same thing as writing his name all over every goddamn thing. Who is this here? Thank you, Cupcake, for a super chat. Tim, if a white woman couldn't beat him, then what made us think a black woman could? Oh, God, I just thought, I was so certain that she was going to win. See, I'm guilty of something like I accused the Republicans of being. I say the Republicans, all they do is watch Twitter and Fox News, right? But really, all I was watching was Democrat-leaning channels, right? So I was certain that she was going to win because all I saw was Trump acting a goddamn fool or being charged with another crime or seeing him coming in and out of the courtroom or hearing the judges in almost every case, guilty, right? So it never occurred to me that he could win and win by significant numbers. I was taken by surprise, but I was taken by surprise that Hillary lost. Not for Trump. Not for that, honey. That's a joke to me. That's a joke. He's going to go down in history, all right. Okay. Let me see. Goonies, where do you said I'm supposed to go to live chat or top chat? What'd you tell me, Goonies, last time? What is this new thing you got here? Fan funding. What is that all about? Super chats, super stickers, channel membership. Oh, child, I ain't got all that coming. Oh, they'll tell you who. Okay. They got a new thing here on Beef Sector, and they'll tell you what the people in your super chat say. Thank both of you guys. Why did y'all stop giving to your uncle? I'm seeing a lot of people cleaning up on YouTube. Give him a little taste here and there, honey. Encouragement. Everybody need a little encouragement. Biden probably voted for. Oh my God, no. Yes, he did want her to win. I just hope I don't want to see them switching up though. If Morning Joe, if they start going weak and they start siding with Trump or going soft with him, I'm gonna let them go too, honey. Just keep on shopping until I can find people who will make me feel sane, like I'm not losing my goddamn mind. Right? I don't want to wake up every morning angry because of something else Trump did. What's fan funding? I don't know. Oh, they're calling that super chats or cash app. They're just telling you who cash app you. I guess some people have a whole line of that stuff, and they highlight all the ones who super chat. In my opinion, YouTube, they messed up with the super chat. At first, people were, people get excited about everything, right? So when they first started doing it, everybody was getting super chats or whatever, and then they kept 30% of it, but they got greedy. Google or YouTube, they got greedy and they said, no, we want more. We want 40 something, 45%. So essentially half. And when they start taking half the money, people stop giving that way. But the Cash App still works, people. People stop giving that way. I'm not giving you shit. If I give you $10, you only get $5 or $4. So they shot themselves in the foot with that one. Some Mexicans think Trump gonna go make them rich. You're not only Mexicans, honey. It's heartbreaking. Some people are so selfish. They say, I got mine, you get yours. I came over legal. I came over legal. People don't understand, honey. You don't understand. These people want to take over. They are afraid of America becoming white people becoming a minority. God damn it, my voice is gone. My throat is gone. They think the demographic is changing so much that they have to run all of the immigrants, the newest immigrants. Only the brown immigrants are they interested in. Brown, yellow, that's the ones that they want to keep out of this country so they maintain control. Now, poor people, they ain't got no control anyway. They ain't controlling shit, right? But they've been convinced that they have to make America white again. Making America was it great again? That was bullshit. It was always about make America white again. And that's why they get so excited about deporting people. Why would you want to hurt another family? Is your hatred so deep? How did your ancestors get here? They had to be immigrants, honey. Thank you. So, Sister Number One Show. It's all messages instead of top messages. Okay, it's all messages instead of top message. Okay. So the other option is live chat. Some black folks voted for him. That was exaggerated. The black folks that voted for him. That shit was exaggerated. Huh? Even if you are misogynistic and you want men to run everything, are you religious? You feel like the man's supposed to be the tit, all that kind of bullshit, child. How small a minority are people with that mindset? They will make you voting for a hard racist, a hardened bigot who is trying. See, we have to start thinking about just ourselves. An assault on Mexican people is an assault on America. An assault on all these other countries, it's an assault on America. It's saying that nobody's free, that they want world dominance, world control, honey. And they think Donald Trump is the man that can do it. But Donald Trump, he's only a hype man. He ain't got no power. He doesn't have no strategic ability, and he's not smarter than the generals. He's not smarter than shit, right? But that's who they want to lead them because he's delusional. He may very well end up in the nut house, Donald Trump, because no matter who you are, you're still susceptible to Alzheimer's. You're still susceptible to dementia. We don't know what we're going to get by the time that food is finished. He's trying to leave his mark on America. What he's going to do is he's going to have his ancestors, his children, the generations after him, they're going to end up changing their names from Trump. He's going to have such stigma attached to it. Right? And them boys are his. Ugh. Don't even get me started. I've been taking off a couple of weeks. But he's going to always make sure there's news. He's going to keep people talking about his ass. Joe is an Aries too. Baby, Jay Wilson is an Aries. I'm going to hand in my card, honey. A whole lot of people. Let me see. Hold on a minute. Let's see what's going on the perimeter. Oh, William McRae is being interviewed. They're going to give Marjorie Taylor Greene. Is she going to get a post as well? Secretary of Defense, maybe. Regular update on Trump's pending sentencing. Trump's pending sentencing in New York City. Ain't that a bitch? You elected this man president, and he's going from the White House back to court. And here's another one. Prosecutors in Trump hush money case say they support delaying the sentencing. Haven't we had enough delays? You know you're cowards. When you sentence him, you ain't gonna sentence him nothing but a couple of goddamn months, right? He just appointed Dr. Oz, another TV star, to oversee Medicare and Medicaid centers. Ain't that some shit? Another TV. Well, they're both was TV stars, right? I'm just saying, they're both reality stars. Yeah, I did see that earlier, honey. Dr. Oz. What a lineup. Thank you, Cupcake, for the super chat. Appreciate you. He gonna get Kanye West? Maybe Kanye West went to the White House, sat up on the man's desk, telling Trump how wonderful he was. How great is our God. Sang with him, how great is his God. Say it again, how great. He thinks he's God. And Kanye West, you know, he got his thing going on, but he's another ardent supporter of Donald Trump. I hope these goddamn comedians that fell down for Donald Trump, I hope you lose your goddamn careers, right? Right. Since you're not with us, nigga, that means you're against the black people and the women, people's right to have an abortion. Wait till your daughter comes home and she done got in trouble, right? And they're gonna force her to have a baby. She's 15 years old. Wait till that time and see if you praising Donald Trump. People do get in trouble, honey. It's horrible, man. You resided, don't resign from us over here, soul sister. You don't have no conversation with that man. Because he is not worth my time anymore. We're burnt out, girl. He should be in jail like the rest of the criminals. Exactly. They should have made an example of him, that the law is equal, right? You put that goddamn Bernie in jail. Shit, he was 80 years old. You throw his ass in jail for ripping people off. Why is Trump any different? Oh, I think we can delay. We can delay now to after his term. After he would be going 85 years old, then you're gonna sentence him. Oh, we can't hold him in prison because people are going to want to kill him. How are we going to have the Secret Service? They can't be in the prison. Oh, the cost of too. So there's another reason, more delay. He's been delaying since he was a teenager. And then what isn't that what they pay lawyers for? He doesn't seem to be able to beat any of these cases, correct? Y'all saw him try to steal the damn election, child, right in your face. Like Trump got something to do with them poor ass people, child. You gonna let Hulk Hogan? Oh, Hulk Hogan, he getting the position too? Strong man. Pitiful, the laughing stock of the world. That's what we are over here. I had no idea we were this stupid. And when I say we have to go with the majority. Just that it could happen and happen again. That's crazy. He was the president, a one-term president. Instead of admitting defeat and going sitting his ass down somewhere, he tried to take over the government and not leave. And then he had the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to come right back. Who does that? Isn't he supposed to be somewhere making a Trump library? Can't even finish a goddamn sentence, honey. That's what condition his brain is in. And he's going to drag us through that again for his ego. How many likes we got? 87 likes? Well, that ain't too bad, is it? I don't know. $87. What? Only got 53 likes. Could we get the likes up, please? That puts us in the algorithm. Mm-hmm. Madoff took his rich ass to prison. His friend Epstein, he took his ass to prison. Trump ain't doing no different than him. Right? Why would you be palling around with somebody got all these young girls with them and you ain't getting none, Trump? We already know you're a pervert. So he makes another pervert the attorney general. The people who are investigating him. Is Elon Musk going to be making decisions that are going to affect positively his various companies, his space projects and things? What kind of tax breaks he going to get? Thank you, soul sister. Mm-hmm. The Secret Service is already serving time being with him. He was always complaining about them, complaining about everybody. He swore to these people, to all of these newscasters, that he gonna get them, right? Then 2 days later, we see Joe and Mika groveling, going to dinner with him and shit. Who else is gonna fall down on the sword, honey? Who else is going over there to Mar-a-Lago? They need to have top reporters over there telling us what's going on, honey. That's why we needed Morning Joe. So we can't even trust them after this kind of stunt. Somebody gonna have to, if the Senate and the Congress can't do it, and the Supreme Court can't do it, who's gonna watch? Who's watching the watcher, honey? Full reign. He going around telling the old white people that they ain't got to vote no more. That it's already set up. It's already taken care of because he can't control his mouth and he's letting secrets slip out. And he don't believe in Project 25. I don't believe he got nothing to do with me. And everybody who writes it, they all are your cronies. And you already, all this obsession with cutting. Why you want to cut? That's what Republicans always want to cut every goddamn thing. Cut it for what though? What use are you going to be with all these trillions of dollars you're going to cut, Trump? You still going to build us a big, beautiful wall. And nobody come across the wall. It's had made no difference at all. You talking about Kamala didn't stop the situation at the border because she was the vice president. You were the president. What effect did you have? If the situation is 3 times as bad as it was when you were the president, how in the fuck did you affect it then? What did you do? Nothing. Just run your goddamn mouth. Just like you were doing a television show. Mm-hmm. It's a shame. It's a shame that Dubai is too expensive to live there. Well, this season is Miss Trump and Diddy. Now, how they got Diddy now? I haven't been following that case at all. After the first 6, 7, 8, 9 months, I was kind of done with that one too. But I see he's still making the news every other day. How many life sentences can you give somebody? Right? It seems like I don't. They say he's a billionaire. I doubt he has any money left at all. I doubt he has. Anytime you got to sell your houses to pay lawyers. Let me see what else is going. I'm gonna check it again before I get out of here, child. I'm gonna check it again before I get out of here, baby. It'll be breaking news. Now that Midas touch and that young kid, what's his name, Cucciarelli, whatever. They're gonna be in that ass because they got a Trump story every 15 minutes. So we're gonna have to switch over to them, I guess. Midas touch. Go be president and we'll still be here breaking down Trump's legal. Okay. Trump throws tantrum after Biden delivers final blow. Okay, so the guy's name is Jack Cucciarella. Cucciarella? He's a young guy. Yeah, he stays on him daily, actually 4, 5, 6 times a day. All right, you wonderful people. Thank you all for coming in on today. I will not be coming on here reporting on Trump on a regular basis, but we'll still check in now and again when he breaks news again. It'll be every few days, child. Hopefully, we won't end up in wars and shit, and people won't die because of him and all his brilliance and his decision making and all this bullshit, child. Thank y'all for coming in. Later, people.